Afternoon, everyone. My name is Eun-hee Park, and I escaped from North Korea when I was 21 years old in 2012. Today, I'm going to tell you about the North Korea I've lived through. So I hope this speech is worth your time. After the Inter-Korean Summit and North Korea-United States Summit, North Korea and denuclearization have become important issues, capturing the whole world's attention. Through the internet, we learn about North Korean issues. What you all have seen in the media about Kim Jong-un, nuclear weapons, poverty, starvation are true. But there is part of North Korea that you don't see. So today, I would like to talk about the North Korea and my life there. When I tell people I am from North Korea, they want to know two things. What is daily life? And what do most people do for a living? So I am going to tell you about my own experiences. First of all, what was my daily life like in North Korea? I was born in 1991 in a city called Wonsan. Wonsan is a beautiful town, which is on the east coast of North Korea. It is near Kumgang Mountain and Songdo-won Beach, where many tourists from all over the world visit every summer. In North Korea, my daily life was mostly just going to school and studying. The subjects I learned were a lot of what most people learn: mathematics, English, physics, chemistry, and so on. Except the English I learned in school was British English, not American English. Because in school, we are told the US is the North Korea's worst enemy in this world. For instance, in our elementary school mathematics textbook said there are guys in uniforms called American bastards. If there were 5 of them and I killed 3, how many of them would I have left to kill? There are 2 left. This is what our classes were like. When I was 8, we had a field day. One of the competitions was striking American bastards. So we had to make a dummy of an American. So at that time, the part that the best represented of an American was a big nose. You can see. And on the field day, we had a competition to see who could knock down the dummy by stabbing it in the chest with a sharp wooden stick and lighting it on fire. But when I saw the foreigners with the big noses at the beach, they were so nice, smiled at us, gave me candies and snacks. I never thought about studying that I learned in school. But it was probably at the time when I didn't hate the US, but actually started liking it. As you might know, if you are born in North Korea, you are brainwashed until you die. Among the subjects we study in school, the most important is the revolutionary history Great Kim family. Memorizing things, when and where they were born, and what army units they formed during the period of Japanese occupation, and so on, is fundamental history we must know. So, even now there are times when I cannot remember my own parents' birthdays, but I can still recite the birthdays of Great Kim family in my sleep. If you really wanted to see if I'm telling the truth, you can raise your hands and ask me their birthdays. Sorry? No, it's Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. Okay, 1912 and 15th of April. When Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il died, I saw North Korean citizens crying. I knew that we are brainwashed. The other question that I get asked is, what do most people do for a living? Today, most North Koreans earn money and make a living at the markets. We don't have convenience stores. During North Korean famine, around 3 million people starved to death. North Koreans who faced these horrors learned a lesson to not rely on the government alone. And out of this need for survival, the markets grew. As the market grew, not only did North Koreans earn money and started exchanging secret information. For example, South Korean dramas and American movies are being sold on USB drives and CDs. So, North Koreans are gaining more information about the outside world. There is a saying in North Korea, you make more money at the barrel of gun. This means more you do something illegal, more money you can make. So few North Koreans started a business with the Chinese people, and as a result, imported CDs and USB drives containing South Korean culture and American movies from China were distributed in the markets. It didn't matter how expensive this content was. Those who are curious about new things rented and bought it, watched it at home secretly. When I was in North Korea, in school I was told that South Korea was the world where people didn't have money and couldn't afford to study. Even the streets were filled with full of beggars. And I learned Americans were savages that killed others. But through this secret information, I started to have a question what I had learned. Because Americans in the movies were not savages, but were romantic people capable of loving one another. I also started to compare my life with what I was watching. When I was in North Korea, I would get in trouble by the North Korean police for doing something as simple as wearing earrings and clothes that stood out. As a punishment, I was forced to stand in the police station for 6 or 7 hours without food or water. I thought these punishments were normal until I illegally watched South Korean dramas and American movies. So, how does a country like North Korea exist? The reason is because North Korean authorities made all of citizens their own political slaves by blocking their access to external information. As you might know, North Korea is an isolated country. North Korean people have the power to maintain basic survival, but not the information or wisdom to challenge their regime. Today, with the Inter-Korean Summit and North Korea and United States Summit, unification and denuclearization have become important issues. Based on my experience, instead of providing financial aid to North Korean government, I believe that private organizations who are promoting South Korean media and American cultures within North Korea is a better way to help 25 million people living in North Korea. There is a saying, you can only understand what you see, you can only speak about what you know. If North Koreans are gaining more information about the outside world from this secret information, I believe that they will find their identity and have the power to fight for the freedom they deserve. Thank you very much.